You guys, welcome back. We are going to start planting today, but first we've got the cultivator on the T6, and we got about another 10 acres up on this hill here that we need to get cultivated. So let me grab my water actually, then we'll get in the tractor, get it warmed up, and get going. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Shut those off for now. Turn that to hot and turn that one off. All right. All right, you guys, as the tractor warms up, I'll just give you a little update on what we're doing. So in the middle home wiper here, this is going to the green peas as well. And I started cultivating it a couple days ago. We're running 2 passes on it. I'm working on the second pass right now. But the problem was we got, well, not really a problem. Just happened, we got about 1/3 of an inch of rain a couple days ago. So we had to pause, stop the cultivation, kind of wait for it to dry out. I think it's dry enough now. We're not gonna cause any compaction. And so we can go ahead and get started cultivating the rest of this field. Right there, right there. Okay, get that up. That and that and that and that. Good thing it was in neutral. All right, let's jump out. Wow, that's hard ground. Shut the door. Okay, we'll come out here, get the drills hooked up right here, and I think we got, I think the drills are filled most of the way. Yeah, looks like they are. So we'll go ahead and just, we're not gonna top them off with the truck right now because they're almost full. So let's go ahead and just hook up to the drills here, and then we'll start planting this field right here. Okay, we need a pin for that. That's gonna be up in here. Yep. Okay, let me know if you guys have a pin that the handle is not crushed on. I don't know of any pin that has the handle not crushed. Anyways, there we go. Okay. Go ahead and clean off these hydraulic ends right here because you don't want any dirt or tiny little rocks like sand, anything like that, running through your hydraulic system of your tractor and your implements. rag. Let's go back in the toolbox. There we go. Okay, so everything is all good to go on this. They're all calibrated, everything. We don't have to mess with anything. They're greased up. I do actually, let's get these two big rocks off of the drills. They don't need to be on there right now. Go ahead, just throw them in here for now. This other one is pretty big. I don't even know if I can get it with one hand. Am I kidding? I can get it with one hand. Yeah, it's a little heavy. Set it there. All right. I think we're good to go now. Let's jump in the tractor and get started. Okay, first things first, we need to turn our hydraulic speed back up because we had it down for the cultivator. Because if you run the hydraulic speed on like fast mode, you will just totally blow out the cylinder of the cultivator. All right, we're gonna run about 60. That's perfect. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. Good deal. Okay, let's get started. Take the parking brake off. Go here. Actually, let's set the second throttle preset. We don't need to be at, 2100 RPM. We could be down here at like 1850. There we go. All right, we're good to go on that. Four-wheel drive is now on. Put it into low range, 6th gear. All right, let's get going. All right, what I think we're gonna do is head to the top of the hill here, and we'll start on the north side of the field and kind of work our way. We'll plant east and west and work our way south. All right, so as you can tell, we're at the far northern edge of this field right here. And let's go ahead and lower the drills now. All right, now what we're gonna do, since we have no GPS on this tractor at all, we're gonna pick a point on the horizon. And you know what? I see a hawk sitting on the neighbor's pivot right there. We're gonna aim for that hawk the whole way. That way we get one nice straight line, and we can follow that straight line throughout the entire field. And we don't have any curves in our lines. Hopefully, that's the idea. It gets a little hard when you're on the hillsides, but we do the best we can. All right, there we go. And we are there. All right, we're gonna turn. No, hold up. We have to stop. We have to stop. Gotta do that and that and that and that. And also that. Okay, let's get out. I see a problem. Jeez. Okay, these all look good. Let's go over to this other drill right here. There we go. I see a problem. This seed tube is not where it needs to be. And it doesn't even have the cotter pin that's supposed to hold it in like these ones do right here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back and get some sort of cotter pin or wire, something to put in there to get that tube put back where it needs to be, because if it doesn't, all the seed just pours out of the cup up here and then just dribbles onto the ground and then gets laid on top of the ground. Like this pea right here, this one right here. You can see they're not getting forced down through the opener for the most part and just kind of sprinkled on top. And if the seed is on top of the soil, especially peas, they're not going to germ. And hold on, right here. All right, neutral off. There we go. All right, so I went down to the shop and I grabbed a couple cotter pins, didn't know which size we needed. So now we can go ahead, get this seed cup back up where it needs to be. Probably need some pliers to bend these ones. Let's see. Yeah, these will work. All right, we'll try the larger one first. See what happens. Oh yeah, no, that's the one. That is definitely the right size. Okay, now we just gotta bend it back a little bit more. There we go. All right, perfect. That wasn't that hard at all. There we go. Now it's hanging down like these other ones. All right, let's jump out. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, you guys, open these up. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, check it out. This is how much peas that we got left right here. This will definitely fill the drills one last time. And I think that's all we need actually, because it looks like we have about less than 5 acres to do to finish this field. And that's just about how many acres we can do in between each fill. So let's go ahead and fill this up for, I think, what's going to be the last time in this field. Okay, so we got the bed in the air, so let's just kind of go as slow as we can backwards and try not to stress anything on the hydraulic or the frame there. Probably wouldn't do this with a full load of peas, but since there's, you know, not even, I don't know, maybe 1,000 pounds, maybe 2,000 pounds in the bottom, we can get away with it, I think. All right, stop right here. Right there, right there. Okay, let's jump out and grab this spout. Go ahead, set her in there like that. Come back here and turn on the PTO. And pull this lever. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Man, I forgot to put earplugs in. If you've never like ran peas out of an auger like this and filled drills, it is so loud and make you go deaf. All right, we go ahead and start it again. It's gonna work. Okay, you could have told me the auger came off the top of the spout there. All right, now we got a pile of peas on the ground and yeah, okay, we gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get all these shut. That one's shut, and this one. Okay, last time getting in the tractor today, I think. Alright, you guys, as you can tell, we have now finished planting that field to the green peas, so I'm just going to take the tractor back to the farmyard and park it for the day. We do have one more field of peas that we need to plant, and it's about 45 acres, but that field has got some wild oats in it, and we want to give them as much time to get germinated. That way we can take them out with the cultivation and hopefully have a little less wild oat pressure when we go and plant the green peas later here in probably a week or so. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.